So I like to analyze the market as if I am a position trader. And then I like to trade it as if I am a intraday or day trader, meaning that I like to find the direction of the longer term market movements, and then I will strictly trade in that direction. And that has helped quite a bit with the win-loss ratio. So this is the NASDAQ 100 monthly time frame. We do have an uptrend. The market is making higher highs and higher lows. Buyers are currently in control. We do have a 236 retracement, making the extension the 1.618. If we were to measure from where we currently are right now to that target, it's about 11,377 ticks above the market. So if all you did was buy and hold and you're a position trader, and you would buy the market, unless something drastic happened within the marketplace, we would anticipate before the end of the year that the market would rally another 11,394 ticks. Now, the goal here would be how can we buy the market to make the 11 plus thousand ticks without risking or placing our stop at 15963.00, which is below the Fibonacci 1 boundary. So to answer that question, what we like to do is go to a smaller time frame, and a smaller time frame will give us more candlesticks. And these more candlesticks will give us wave movements. Those wave movements will give us good opportunity and bad opportunity. And so when we go to the daily time frame, one of the things that we're looking for is we're looking for this market to increase in value to 11,394 ticks up towards that monthly up Fibonacci. So we have a uptrend, we have an up Fibonacci, we have a 618, we have a high higher than the previous high, we have a low higher than the one. And what we're trying to decide is this going to be the low higher than this low to cause a rally? And so a couple of things that we can do to help determine that is we bring in this purple line, and this purple line is known as a counter trend line. If this market closes above that counter trend line, normally, not always, but normally what it means is that the short-term retracement is over and the long-term extension could begin. So we will more than likely not receive our directional bullish push until the market closes above this purple line. But until then, what we can do is we can go to the smaller time frame. We can see that the previous one boundary was taken out, so we can delete that. Let's go ahead and so we're going to be updating these notes here. We're going to bring in the monthly target, and we're going to place it on the 1 hour time frame. And what we're looking for specifically is we're going to be looking for buying opportunities towards 32541.25. And so what we want to do is when we analyze this market, we want to acknowledge what we have. And what we have here is a consolidation range. We have an angle where the market is pressing bullish, which is what's called support. We have an angle where the market is pressing bearish, which is called resistance. The market is moving from the bottom blue level to the top blue level. Now, what we can do is we can put on natural resistance at this top blue level. This is going to be a 1 hour resistance, 1 hour resistance, and that's going to be 29925.00. This is going to be about 841 above, so about 841 ticks above the market. What I want to do is I want to put on the Fibonacci sequence starting from this low, work our way up. And what we have, this is going to fine tune our target. So this morning's target is going to be, and this is what we're going to go after, 29860.25. So 29860.25. This is about 560 ticks above the market. The best stop would be below the Fibonacci 1. And so that's going to be 29154.75. So the best stop will be 29154.75. Okay,